man? This Johnny Snow in the building. I got Riverdale Trail with me. What's
What up?
happening?
What up? What up?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody, bro?
Man, it's Riverdale Trail, man. Hailing out of Riverdale, Georgia. What's
For
happening,
sure.
everybody?
But I want to say that tonight we got a lot of stuff we're gonna talk about. Definitely gonna touch on that shooting out in Texas because I'm a father, you're a
Me,
father,
me as well, right?
man. It's that is just absolutely terrible.
Right, and
That
man. But
somebody could be that evil.
before we start anything, man, I just want to say, my deepest condolences and my heart goes out
Absolutely.
to everybody affected by, what I'm saying,
Hmm.
what happened in Texas. Everybody affected by what happened in Buffalo, man.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy, and I got maybe like a little conspiracy theory that
What you
I'm gonna
working
throw
with?
out there at you. I'm gonna
Let me
throw it
hear
out
it.
there at you. And
Go
you
ahead.
tell me what you think, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
All
I
right.
just want to say tonight we're gonna have this discussion with Riverdale Trail, and I got a reveal that I'm gonna do tonight. I just got done getting all the work done on my PAK-9, and I'm here to say that I believe I may have one of the best PAK-9s out there, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a bragging type person,
Right.
but I think I may have cracked the code on how to turn an ugly gun pretty. Because
You know
PAK-9
what?
is ugly.
You know what, man? I'm just me knowing
Mhm.
you and seeing what you've done to other guns.
Yes, sir.
I believe you. You are definitely an artiste when it comes to putting them pieces together, man.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. I really do appreciate that. I will say this. This is this right here is the companion to the PAK-9. That's
Okay.
just a little hint on what the PAK-9 look like. This is a
Okay.
companion piece.
And she's beautiful.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. This right here, this is the one with a bad attitude. She got a
Right.
real bad attitude. You know,
Most of the
uh,
beautiful ones do.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But hey, now let's talk about this fool right quick, bro. All right, Trey. Let me ask you a question, bro.
Sure.
Have your kids came to you and talked to you about what happened in Texas? Y'all have they act like they don't even know what's going on? Because I know mine, they they ain't brought it up, they ain't acted any kind of way, and I had to be the initiator.
No, my kids, yeah, they've came to me and, asked me, about it.
Mm.
It was actually it was one of my kids. Like when everything first popped off, it was my middle son who told me what was going on.
Oh wow,
So
wow.
he broke the news to me actually.
Does it seem like they affected by it or anything like that, or is it something that sadly our children are starting to get used to?
Right. That's just what I was about to say, man. It's
Mm.
almost like the kids are desensitized towards that type of stuff. Like a school shooter is an actual thing now.
I know
As crazy as that sound, man. The
it
school
is.
shooter
It
is an
really
actual
is.
thing.
Uh-huh.
Man, Dave Chappelle, he joked about his kids at school having a school shooter drill.
I know what I tell my kids, man. I know my kids. I'm like, don't try to be no hero. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
of course,
definitely.
of course, if it's if your spirit tells you it's something that you have to do to try to save somebody, by
Right,
all means, I mean, but I want you to save yourself. I
right,
want you to
right,
just run. I want to be able to hold my babies again. You know what
right.
I'm saying? But I understand it, because if the spirit leads you to try to save a life, I do.
Yeah,
Run.
yeah.
Run.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Get out of there
Get
best
out
you
of there.
can, man. By the time somebody decide to act out like that, it's too late. Life's already lost. You know what I'm saying? One life lost is too many. This kid, man, this kid killed like 21 people, bro.
I know. I know. And then he wasn't nothing but a baby himself, 18.
Right, right.
It's like, dang.
Which is
Then
crazy because the kid in Buffalo was only 18.
mm,
So it's one of them things like what's going on with our kids? part of it, I think, is the music.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not even gonna single out music, but I'm gonna say just entertainment. Period. Because I honestly believe that video games like GTA and Call of Duty really desensitize, you know what I'm saying, this new generation of kids to that type of thing, man.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I
And
think the music and on top of that, the movies, like when we was younger, you know what I'm saying, the movies we watched was all about the hero, you know what I'm saying? Now
yeah.
the villain is glorified nowadays, bro.
No, you got to realize it had to be a point in time where people realize the villain cooler.
Right. See, even you saying it.
I
But
know. Yeah, I'm
you
just
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I'm just saying. Really, when I make a joke, but really what I'm trying to say is real life in the movies. You
Right.
know, real life. The villain wins a lot.
Okay, and that's the thing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh you know, art used to imitate life.
yeah.
Now we live in an era where life is imitating art that imitates, you know what I'm saying, a version of life. If that makes any sense.
I think we got a lot of mental health issues out here, man. People are
Definitely.
real mental health. They just don't get. I don't want to say they don't get treatment. Some people don't even know they need treatment,
Right.
but people around them be like, something wrong, something wrong with that one,
Right.
and
Right.
people just mind their own business. You know what I'm saying? And when you walking around, when somebody walking around with these, you know what I'm saying? You probably should mind your business. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
The way the world is nowadays, you never know what you're gonna come up against. Now, matter of fact, let me tell you a situation that happened to me just yesterday. Right,
Right.
I'm walking into Walmart, and my hair, my rubber band that I had in my hair popped, so my hair everywhere. So I got another one, and so I'm trying to do it, and my gun is sticking out because I carry it inside the waistband right there. So I had it, so you can pretty much see this sticking out because I had my arms up, right?
Mhm.
And I'm walking across the crosswalk, and this guy turned and just zoom up like he want to hit me. So I don't speed up. I continue doing what I'm doing, and I make eye contact with him. Like, you better stop. And so he stops, and I continue to walk, which is done deal with me, is over with. The confrontation
Right.
over. It really wasn't a confrontation to me. But he gonna roll down his window and halfway back up. It looked like I think he was driving the stick, so he kind of backed up a little bit. So I'm like, what this fool want? So I'm still trying to fix shit and everything. And my gun there, and he was like, "You this the crosswalkers back there. I'm sorry," and he just drove off.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You didn't the crosswalkers right there. Well, I'm sorry. All right, and he just drove off.
Right.
Yeah, and that's an instance of a gun stopping in what could have turned into a very bad argument. So he saw it. He didn't want whatever came with that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Which I would have just told him, bro, you need to keep on going. You don't want these problems.
Right.
And that's how I would have dealt with the situation. You should have just sped on. But my thing is that anything can happen at any point in time to where you just have to deal with somebody, something you didn't plan for in the world. Got people thinking that they Superman for some reason.
Yeah. I ain't gonna even say they think they Superman, man. It's they they think they CJ from Grand Theft Auto and they gonna respawn. That's what
Yeah,
they think, man.
ain't no
That's
respawn.
that's how these kids. That's how people are living, as if they gonna respawn.
That's true.
But you're not.
And it don't just the respawn. It just don't just involve like coming back to life. They think they're gonna respawn out of jail. Cause it's going to jail.
Okay, if you do respawn, yeah, it's going to jail. That's what happened. You might not want to respond.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly. It's crazy.
It's a
It is
sad
absolutely
situation,
crazy.
bro. It's almost like we
Mhm.
are immersed in sickness, bro. This world is sick, man.
It is. I
our
got I
people.
got I got
Yeah,
2 letters in a word for you. And this is the conspiracy theory. 2 letters in a word. All right.
go.
MK Ultra.
I was I was I was speaking to the wife about that the other day, and I'm not sure that she grasped what I was saying because she was
Uh-huh.
looking at me like I was crazy as hell.
Yeah.
But
People look at me like I'm crazy too when I bring it up.
that's
MK
very
Ultra.
possible, just for the simple fact that they're trying to push these gun laws.
And look at the timing. Election
Right,
day,
right,
all
right,
this, you know what I'm saying? All this other stuff going on. You got to take your mind off of this.
right,
Let's activate.
right.
I don't want to minimize what happened. And please, people don't think that
For
I'm trying
sure.
to minimize what happened or take lightly what happened because God bless the hurting souls. I think that MK Ultra stuff, I don't know. You know?
I believe there's some validity to it. And then you know what, man? When somebody commit an act that heinous, and it's because man, I couldn't imagine.
I couldn't
I
either.
couldn't imagine even knowing somebody that would do something like so. You
Mm-mm.
got to kind of think really outside the box. Like, what would drive a person to do something like this? And
Yeah.
that goes way far beyond being bullied and all that, man. And then on top of that, this kid was able to buy the guns legally that he had. So you know
What
what
would have
I'm saying?
stopped them from getting them?
Right. So it's like when
Like
somebody
there ain't
does
no
something,
law in place to stop.
that's
I'm
the
gonna
type of
say
thing to
this.
make you visit conspiracy
Wait,
theory.
wait, 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 wait. Before we get too far from this, you
Right.
want to explain to everybody what MK Ultra is? I know you said you was trying to explain it the other day. Let's.
Okay. Well, my understanding is MK Ultra is mind control, mind altering program
Mm-hmm.
ran from what I read by the CIA or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and the one that I was a little familiar with was the program that they had most entertainers on was the Monarch joint. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a movie, man, with Denzel Washington called Manchurian Candidate. If you haven't
Manchurian
watched that,
candidate.
check
Yeah.
that out. And then it'll kind of explain MK Ultra to where people are brainwashed to the point where a word or two can turn them on to go
The
and
Winter
commit a
Soldier,
mission.
bruh.
Huh?
The Winter Soldier.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
from my understanding, that's pretty much what MK Ultra is in a nutshell.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you this about MK Ultra. They said that it is linked to television, and that's why they call it television programming. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And repetitive things do this to your brain, that to your brain, and all that. What if this is something that I thought of? What if they figured out a way to move that from the television aspect to the social media aspect to the cell phone to what I'm saying, the thing that we carry around all the time in our face. Go
To me,
ahead.
that would be a no brainer if because as far as the devices you name, the TV is the primitive one. You feel me? So if they
Right.
were able to use MK Ultra through the TV, then you know what I'm saying, with the technology we got today, then for sure they're using it through
Mm-hmm.
these phones and laptops and even radio waves. Man, people don't be wanting to hear that type of stuff. People don't be wanting to be informed, which is, I
Yeah.
think that's part of our problem as a culture is, what I'm saying, we don't care to be informed, and especially if it ain't something that's benefiting us, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then when someone like you or me go to speaking about something that another person may not necessarily be informed about, we appear crazy.
Yeah. Like where the 10 4 at?
Right.
Put it on
So,
your head.
but at the end of the day, man, the stuff that happened in Texas and Buffalo, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, should be just an eye open to anybody. Like, and it's not even necessarily about conspiracy theories, MK Ultra, but it's proof to me is that there's something going on, man, because
Yeah. Yeah.
that's not
Absolutely.
natural, bro. That is
It
not
ain't.
natural
It
for
really isn't.
somebody to go and just completely attack and kill people that they don't know. That's not a natural thing,
Children at that.
man.
It,
That is
it
the
take it take a special kind of devil to. I mean, they said that they had to get samples of DNA so they can identify these children, bruh. That is just absolutely terrible,
and then
terrible, man.
the thing that nobody talks about is the border patrol was the first responders to this.
Yeah. Well, that brings me to another question I was going to ask you. Would you want your children's teachers to be armed?
Man, at this, like I say, I wouldn't mind, but it's because, but at the same end of the day, that's still no defense for that type of act, man. There's no defense for
Oh,
it.
well, what I'm saying
Uh,
is this: Do you? I'm a firm
People,
believer.
I would say if the teacher armed, then that's a gun in the class that one of those students can potentially get to harm other students. You see what I'm saying? If the teacher
Hey,
armed, then we're taking a risk of the teacher potentially having a mental breakdown and committing one of these heinous acts.
man,
So
teacher can have a mental breakdown, start slapping people with that big ass ruler. You know, I'm just saying is a lot of the teachers that are still there because people that don't want to work right about now done left. They are
right.
there because they love it. They ain't getting paid shit. They ain't doing this. They are there because that's something that they love to do.
I
And my
would
thing
say
is, I would say the teacher that don't want to do it can opt out.
right. And I would say teachers should have the right to be armed if they wanted to.
And my thing is, it's called a force equalizer. You are at whoever's mercy if you have nothing to defend yourself with. If you just close the door and hide in a closet, the only thing that can protect you is the prayer that this person doesn't open the closet and see everybody sitting right there because everybody is bundled right there in the closet, or huddled in the corner. So it has to be something to where people can protect themselves. That's he didn't go over to the old National Discount Mall shooting people, you
No,
know, because people gonna be shooting back.
nah, that shit just probably would have made the news.
That is,
I understand them niggas be yeah, they be cranking up there too. That don't
oh,
make the news.
well, I'm just saying it ain't no mass shooting ever happened up there.
I would beg to differ. I'm pretty sure it has.
You think so?
Maybe not when you say a mass shooting, that's two or more people, right?
Well, I'm talking about something that
It's a
not
different like
people
a mass.
fussing in the parking
Check
lot.
a mass
I'm
shooting
talking
is a
about
mass.
somebody. When I say mass shooting, I mean in the sense of
You mean
somebody went somewhere to kill a whole bunch of people. Not some people got to arguing in the parking lot and two or three people got hit because somebody can't aim.
right? But you know what I'm saying. It's all one and the same. But I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
A mass shooting is somebody. What you're saying is based somebody going and indiscriminately killing, like
Targeting.
walk in the grocery store and hitting everything you see. Or
Exactly. Not somebody who got to arguing with this fool over here, pop the trunk and can't aim. So
but
he ended up
right.
hitting 4 or 5 people.
But the thing is, how do you defend against the person that just walks into Walmart and goes bananas, or walks in the where and just goes bananas?
I have this in Walmart with me.
Right.
This is in Walmart with me. I know I told everybody I was gonna reveal my new, not my new gun. I picked up a gun from Arrowhead, and it's my PAK-9 that was actually just ugly. PAK-9 is a very ugly gun, so that's why I never bought one before. But I went on and got me one, and then I put the whammy on it. So, matter of fact, this is it right now. It's the first reveal of the PAK-9.
That ain't nasty.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I
That ain't
appreciate it.
nasty.
Yeah, the What I did is, took everything off the front, took everything off the bottom, took everything off. I had to change all of this out. My pistol grip on it originally was just a big piece of plastic that went all the way across. So I had to put a new trigger guard on it, and it was a headache. It was a real big headache, but everything got finished on it, and this is the PAK-9, and yeah, I got a little video here. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and play the little video. Let y'all check it out. Me picking it up. This is Johnny Snow in the building, and I just got a phone call that my PAK-9 is ready for pickup. So right now I'm sitting in traffic, ready to go get my PAK-9. So I'll be there in just a second. All right, I done made it here, and it's raining. So I see this Arrowhead. That's the spot I'll be going to. Arrowhead Pawn and Gun. So let me go ahead and go pick up this PAK-9. They done did a little bit of work on it for me. Oh, yeah, I done made it back here to pick it up, and I'm gonna have them tell me everything you done did to it. What's happening, man? All right, we're about to.
You are wearing orange.
Yes, I am. I am.
It's not quite creamsicle orange. Oh, terrific. Get that caught up. How did I get that? Oh, there.
All right, so he's about to reveal it now. And it is looking awesome. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. All right. Now, what all did you do to it?
Well, obviously, you put a normal trigger guard on it.
Uh-huh.
Took off the other adapter. Cut this adapter down to work with the handguard.
Okay.
Which you had to secure the front end.
Which is
screw
fine.
and nut.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, there's nothing to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much it.
Pretty much it. And you fired it.
No need.
No need. Okay. So it cycles great. Yeah.
If it
Okay.
worked before, it'll work now.
Okay. Awesome. I think we just created the best looking PAK-9 I've ever seen.
Yes, they need help.
Yeah, this is the best looking PAK-9 I've seen in my life. All right.
Well, you got rid of this.
Yeah, got rid of that thing. Yeah, this is what the PAK-9 should look like, everybody. All right.
We live in Georgia.
Yeah.
And Governor Kemp passed a law to where anybody, I want to say with the exception of convicted felons, but anybody can carry a gun. No license or nothing needed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you? And I was telling my wife, I was like, I kind of understand that in the wake of what just happened. You know what I'm saying? As a deterrent, because you don't know who carrying them.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
well, let me say this. Most of the people who are carrying guns, if they have a license, yeah, they carry their gun. And if they're gonna carry a gun without a license, they're just gonna carry a gun without a license. I don't think too much has changed. Yeah, and then you cannot go buy a gun without passing the background check and all. If you are not able to buy a gun, you're not able to buy a gun because they do background checks.
Right.
Extensive background checks. So it's not like you can just because you can carry a gun, you can just go out and buy one.
So the background check on this kid was basically failed.
What's that?
Oh, well, okay. I guess they need to come up with new criteria for the background check. I'm not even sure, cause
what criteria would have recognized the crazy?
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole.
So see what you're toying around with is like. So are you saying that people should go through other people's Instagram posts before you get a gun license? No. Are you saying that you should go through some sort of mental evaluation before you get a gun license?
They're using their Instagram posts to convict them.
But still, that's just delving too deep. You know,
it is what it is. My opinion, drastic, desperate times calls for desperate measures. And these
But
are definitely desperate
at
times.
the same time, it'll never be enough. It'll never be enough. They take this, then they take that. I mean, think about the gun laws they have in California or in New York.
Right. Niggas still got guns though.
Exactly.
Like you don't even
The
supposed
only people that follow laws are the law abiding.
to. Right.
Law abiding are not going to go shoot up a whole bunch of children.
Right.
What's that going? I mean, it's so you do all this stuff for law abiding people, making them search everybody Facebook post,
Right.
everybody Instagram post, do all that for the law abiding, while the person that's going to do it already done got his gun for $50.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sick world, man. Shit's sick.
So you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. I'm following you.
Just
Shit's
bought
sick.
his gun out the trunk.
I'm just
It's like, so now it's hard for everybody to get a gun that he gonna rob.
man.
They probably ain't got the gun because they're like, man, it's too hard. I'm not gonna deal with all that. Why you think people don't have SBS short barrel machine gun? I mean short barrel rifles, SBR. I'm saying it wrong. Why people don't have SBRs? SBR, a short barrel rifle, or SBS, which I was saying at first is a short barrel shotgun, you need to spend $200 for a tax stamp, send it off, and then maybe in about 6 months you'll get your paperwork to where you can have one. Real simple process, takes a long time. You got to spend $200. Most people be like, the hell with that. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's difficult to do.
right.
It's like that's the same way it'll be once all these like you gotta go through my Instagram. You want my Instagram log in to buy a gun?
So long story short, we're doomed to deal with this type of stuff as long as we on this rock.
Well, that's what I meant by Pandora's box has already been opened.
Yeah, you're right.
There's millions of guns out there already.
Yeah.
So I can understand if guns were just like, shoot, nobody really got the how the that Amazon released the phone not too long ago that nobody bought.
Right.
Turn all them in. Okay.
That's easy.
You know what I'm saying?
We got 7 on. We just need 4 more.
Exactly. Turn all them in. But if they try to say turn in every last iPhone, ain't nowhere in the world.
Basically, with that being said, the solution definitely don't have anything to do with guns. The solution is basically healing the mentally afflicted. Some kind of way. Taking all this MK Ultra shit out the TV streams and shit.
Yeah, hey man, the solution is a miracle. People better start praying, get themselves right with God.
That's it.
Yeah, because it's a whole lot less God in this world right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The values and morals and everything is just in a decay.
That shit gone.
It's a decay.
And there's no values. There's no moral. There's no integrity.
Yeah, exactly. And if you speak out about it, you're a bigot.
Right.
You're the one that's just, and you're like, okay, I didn't know. Right. So it's yeah. It's so many things that just blow my mind nowadays. That and when I say it, I don't mean to be in the fuddy dud arena when I say that.
True.
I mean when it comes down to what people believe is just morally right. The way morals, I didn't know. I thought morals was like a standard that was rock solid. I didn't know it was fluid. You know what I'm saying? Fluid morals is crazy to me, bro. But that's like you say, it was where we live in. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate you having me, brother.
Oh, of course. And like I say, this is Chop It Up every Thursday, and we're gonna be doing 8 o'clock Atlanta time.
Yeah.
Yeah. ATL.
Hey.
I just had to throw that on there.